Hey everyone. So yeah, I'm just coming back from jujitsu today. Um, yeah, happy that I went today. And yeah, there's been a couple of things on my mind. I think like something that I want to work on is knowing like how to really rethink in my off days. And how to do the best that I can during my off days, and where I feel like I'm not necessarily getting the best positions or I'm getting beat by people. And I was a bit of it today and yesterday. It just felt like that. But the thing about that is, you know, some ideas that I've had about how it's like tapping into the present is something you can do in every moment, every moment, because present is literally in every moment. And similarly, tapping into that flow state can be done in every moment. So even though I'm feeling off and I have a half day, I know that there's a ability that I have to be able to tap into a flow state even in that moment, So I think it's like just understanding that, like how to tap into a flow state even when I'm in an off day. And something that came to mind was like, breaking down what I have to do in chunks. So like, for instance, in jiu-jitsu, there's a sequence of moves, right? Like you're defending, you're passing a guard, you're getting a good position, and then you're submitting, right? And you have to kind of do all those steps and move on. Well, if you do one step properly, you can move on to the next one. If not, you have to go back to step one. So I think something that I need to work on during my off days in a way to kind of like, have the right mindset to progress even on those days is to break that down, right? So it's like if I have to go back to step one, that's not working for me, it's not working for me properly, I'm not able to do it, then just start from step one again. I realize that sometimes, when I see things not working for me, I just throw it at the wall and I give up completely. And obviously that's not gonna help. And as I say it, that doesn't make sense of why I would do that. But for me, it's just like a psychological thing that I do sometimes, when I have an off day. But I think something like that I could try to work on in terms of trying to find the flow state during my off days is like knowing how to, one, break everything down into steps. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring it out, to be honest. I don't have all the answers. Like, understanding how to be in the moment, Sometimes it doesn't come the easiest, but it's possible in every moment. It's like being honest. Like, it just takes acceptance to be honest. But you can be honest at every moment, even if you don't like the truth, And in the same way, like, it should be possible in any moment to tap into the flow state with the same amount of ease, because it exists. It's right in front of me. So I'm figuring that out right now. I think like I'm onto something with that and breaking things down into steps, and just like understanding that I have to lower the bar sometimes for myself in terms of what I want to do, right? Like, I cannot go from step one and skip to step 5. It's never gonna work. I have to go through and do it thoroughly, and then I can move on to the next step. So it's just that, like, humility that's required to just stay in that step and get it until you get it right, and ability to slow yourself down and do it thoroughly. So that's something I'm working on, and that's something to keep in mind. I just wanted to verbalize that, and so that I can have this, in the future, and I can start picking myself up.